Hello and welcome yet again to another unprepared riff for Chapter 11 of Captain America. I imagine by this point in the serial, Cap's given up on anyone asking him to assemble anything, even an IKEA cabinet. The good news is that if you remember last week, somewhere out there there's a dog that possesses the secret to eternal life, which I'm absolutely certain is going to become a vital part of the plot from now on. The closest we in Britain ever came to a dog that possessed the secret of eternal life was Petra on Blue Peter. Google it if you must. If you have any doubts as to whether I'm watching this for the first time, wait till the end of the video and then ask yourself if you could see yourself saying the phrase, "You know what serial I'd really like to watch again?" Why two directors? Did they both turn up for the interview on the same day? Every episode sounds like a season 1 Family Guy. Give it up for Gail, the only reason for watching the serial. She's got kind of a Gina Davis jawline as well, which I respect.
Shall I blow it? No, wait a minute. Captain America might show up too.
You can blow it when he gets here. I'm sure he'll thank you.
Right. Get your hands up.
Yeah, Superman has kryptonite. This Captain America has dust. And for the 375th time this serial... I hate to say this, Cap, but maybe it just would have been simpler to shoot them in the back. I know that isn't the Steve Rogers way, but luckily you're not Steve Rogers. Hey, that wasn't an axe. What the hell, man? It was a tough time for supervillains back then when they actually had to be present to press the plunger to cause the explosion. These days you could probably just phone it in, like the actors did with their performances. Now all this is happening because one of the henchmen who got killed last week had a night watchman's badge on him, which makes you realise the Scarab's wages are so low they have to take a second job. That's the real scandal of this story. This serial has a bigger dummy budget than Sanford and Son. Oh, head first. Gail heard the gunshot, but she didn't hear the guy screaming as he fell to his death. Who is it who's stealing these crucial few seconds from the end of every chapter that we only get to see in context at the beginning of the next chapter? If Ian Potter were here, he'd say it was the guy from Cinema Paradiso. No, folks, that's not Dick Purcell in the Captain America costume doing that. It's actually Sir John Gielgud.
Why, Matt?
He's badly hurt but still alive. We'll have to get him to a doctor right away if we want to save him and find the Scarab.
That's literally the only degree of respect for human life I have.
Bart Matson, who was captured last night by Captain America after a desperate fight, has been positively identified as the criminal who abducted Dr. Lyman and stole his world-famous life-restoring machine.
This is dangerously close to a plot development.
Now in the home sanitarium on the verge of death. Attending physicians hope that he may revive sufficiently to speak. If he does, the district attorney is anxious to question him about that master criminal, the Scarab.
And now you know the rest of the story. The Scarab hasn't actually achieved anything in 11 chapters, though, has he? Define master criminal.
No, we won't. As a matter of fact, I plan to get his body before it reaches the morgue.
But Matson's dead body can be of no use to us.
No.
You've never been lonely?
I'll make arrangements to recover the body. And when we do, I'll force Dr. Lyman to perform an experiment that will amaze even the district attorney.
And will make all cliffhanger serials worthless.
It's getting worse. The doctors have lost all hope of saving this. Oh, yes, Commissioner.
Dr. Black just phoned me from the sanitarium.
Apparently I'm in this chapter.
I've ordered the guards removed, And the county morgue will pick up the body.
Well, that's unfortunate. Matson's death robs us of the best lead we ever had to the scarab. But the search must go on for Dr. Lyman. Put every available man on the job.
Okay, Grant.
You hadn't already done that?
We better go down to the sanitarium and talk to Dr. Black. It's just possible that Matson made some delirious remark, which may help.
It may not have been delirious, just very, very funny.
Cut it off.
It's starting to annoy me.
As soon as my men recover Matson's body, it will be brought here. You will resurrect him with your life-restoring machine.
But I didn't construct this machine to bring a murderer back to life. And besides, it would take 1,000,000 volts of electrical energy before this machine would be effective on a man.
But fortunately, I read your comments on the operation of your machine. And I've been able to supply everything you may require. Come.
There's nothing worse than a bad guy who did the homework. Why does he have an enormous beekeeper's mask in his office?
Open up the panel.
I wish I was as valued an employee to anybody as Matson is to this guy. Nobody's wasting that many volts on me, not even the wife.
This apparatus, Dr. Lyman, is capable of generating all the electricity you can possibly need. Set the control for 1,000,000 volts. Throw the generator switch.
Actually, no, don't throw the generator switch, just toss it lightly. We want to be able to find it later. Yeah, seems totally safe. It's the fireworks warehouse from the end of Madam Web.
Alive, Matson. Your last moments will be spent in there, Dr. Lyman.
Didn't you blow up somebody else's power plant a couple of weeks ago? See, this is what happens when you don't have someone taking care of health and safety issues.
Yes?
Secret lair.
Oh, yes, Gruber. Very well, we'll be ready. You won't have long to wait, Doctor. My men report that the morgue truck has just arrived at the home sanitarium.
Home sanitarium. When you're here, you're family. Dead family.
Hiya, Chief.
All the morgue attendants know the DA?
What's the trouble? Get out.
Any funny business and we'll kill you, and then revive you.
Open up the truck.
If only Manson had talked.
We still have a chance. Some of his friends...
And stop touching me, Gail, it feels icky.
We'll go to the morgue and make the necessary arrangements.
If only they thought to tail the morgue van in the first place.
All right, you two. Start walking and don't look back.
And thus began their new adventures. See, Cap, how hard would that have been? He's writing out, Vera, I slept with your sister. I have no regrets.
Well, that's the truck from the county morgue.
I know that because it says County Morgue on it.
Look out! Don't step there. Something written on the ground.
I'm absolutely certain that he's dead, but I refuse to check.
4-4.
That must be the license number of the killer's car. This man must have written it before he died. I'll have Davis check on that. GG calling WD. GG calling WD.
Come in, GG.
Who the hell am I? Over.
An automobile with license number 1D7744 may be involved. Have the commissioner send out a general alarm to locate the car, but make no arrests. I'll handle this case myself. I'm on my way back to the office now.
Okay, Chief. I just want to verify this number.
1D7744.
Number checking, Captain America. Whatever electronics you have, we'll look at them and go, There's probably a difference between electronic and electrical, but who knows what it
Get the
is.
machine ready.
Oh, why on the junk?
If Madsen does not revive Dr. Lyman, your body will be used in the next experiment.
But since you're the one who's conducting the experiments, I'm not really sure how that's going to work. You think the people downstairs ever complain about the noise from the generator? Also, maybe keep the door closed while it's doing that.
How long will this take?
Well, it'll be some time before I'll know. This man has been dead for hours.
That's often fatal.
The commissioner just phoned. That car belongs to the Electronic Researchers Limited. It's located in front of the terminal building.
The terminal building, how appropriate.
Fine. That's all I want to know.
See, now that's just reckless driving. He went past the speed camera while he was changing into Captain America. The whole game is given away. God, he even looks good dead. I'm so jealous. Ladies and gentlemen, Sparks!
Well, that should be enough for now.
We revive him bit by bit. We start with the feet.
Shut off the generator.
Nobody thinks it's odd that Captain America drives the same car as the DA. Cap comes out later on and finds out he's been clamped. I'm the DA and even I don't know what a double red line means. I can see the need for tiptoeing. He's otherwise completely innocuous. Do they get a lot of mail? This is what they get for not having a transom. And not an axe in the place. Damn it.
Captain America. How much longer will it take it to revive?
Well, only a few seconds. But I hope by that time Captain America will have captured both of you.
I don't think I've ever seen a cliffhanger serial where the cliffhanger is that someone might come to life rather than someone might die. This is actually groundbreaking stuff.
His eyelids are fluttering.
I mean, he still has that bullet in his heart. Are research scientists really built for this kind of work? Still, they're holding their own. Fair play to them. Is Grey's Anatomy still on the air? So coming back from the dead is just like me waking up every morning.
Get out of the window, Max.
This is asking a lot of a guy who's been dead for 2 days.
I'll cover you till you get down. Wait in my car in the alley. Pick up the machine and follow him.
Okay, I admit it, we are now so deep in the serial that I no longer have issues about Cap's costume. Oh, Cap lost his big toe. He threw a box at you. That was the worst he could do. Yeah, I had a stool sample joke there, but I'm pretty sure I've used it at least 4 times in this serial. Well, at least Lionel hasn't left his fingerprints all over everything. This should generate some excitement. The moment they met, sparks flew. I go driving. Seriously, I'm not a good driver.